Okay, so in this video we're gonna see how I generated 400,000 for a jewelry brand using the VIP inner circle system. Side note, 400,000 only in 2025. As you can see here in the year one, in fact, they were doing 700,000 a year. Year two, 1.2 million. Year three, 1.4 million. I came in like the first half of year one, and this is the gold mine. Just to get straight into it, that most jewelry brands miss. Most jewelry brands are sitting on a gold mine and they don't even realize it. Last year, in fact, I helped this brand. They're basically a jewelry brand with an online store and 2 physical locations. And the crazy part about them is that 65% of that revenue came from who had already bought once in 2025. All thanks to this inner circle VIP system. And today I'm breaking down the exact conversion system that I used to turn their one-time buyers into lifetime customers without discounting and, most importantly, without damaging their luxury brand image, which is basically one of the major things about jewelry brand. By the way, I'm Simon Saruja. I've been doing email marketing and retention for years. I'm specializing on jewelry brands, high-ticket brands, but I've done well over $20 million in sales in the e-commerce industry with email marketing across various niches. And what is the problem and the solution they faced and you're probably facing right now? Basically, most jewelry brands treat their customer like they're done after the first purchase, and you sell an engagement ring for example, well, let's say $8,000, $20,000, and then the customer disappears forever. And meanwhile, you're spending more and more on ads or on anything else just to replace the customers you're losing. And probably you're in a situation where your email list exists, but you know it's underperforming and it's basically just sitting there, and you send an email once in a while. Maybe the junior of the team is sending an email once in a while, but they don't really move the needle, So here's what actually happened with this brand before we started working together. This is what was happening. So as I said, they had an online store and 2 boutiques location. Revenue was completely flat year over year, and 81% of cart abandonment, and people would add 5K, 15K pieces, even the normal standard 1K, 500, and then they just vanish. And there was zero system to bring customers back for wedding bands, anniversaries, upgrades, gifts, and they were trapped, let's say, on the customer acquisition treadmill or just hoping on the retail sales of the 2 boutiques. And the VIP inner circle conversion system, this is where everything changed. The system works by segmenting your traffic and customers into 3 distinct circles. Each with a complete different email strategy. That doesn't mean that every time you have to send 3 distinct emails. Almost 50-60% of the emails that you send to your newsletter must be to the same to all, or to the segmented part of the audience. But it's very, very important to have those buckets and to use them. This is the most important one because nobody uses them. Circle 1, foot traffic and online visitors. These are people browsing your site or walking into your boutique. Most brands ignore them completely. What we did, we captured them with the strategic pop-ups and lead magnets on site, but on foot traffic, after they did a sale, and this is also circle 2, we got their emails. We got their emails after they did the sale, even if they were from the physical location, because after that we can nurture them further and basically get them to buy from the retail store the first time to the online store the second, the third, the fourth time, and more and more and more until they become Circle 3 VIPs. Anyone who spend over 4,000, 8,000 in lifetime value gets a white glove treatment, exclusive early access, personal consultation if you do any, private previews, and this is where the real money is and where most brands leave the most money on the table. Because I guarantee that if you're watching this video, you're not doing all the early access, or you say to yourself you're doing it, but in reality you're not doing it. Most brands I see, they do VIP Black Friday early access, but in reality they just sell to everyone in that list, which is a huge mistake. And what was the result of this? In fact, after implementing this for this brand, 1.4 total email revenue, 16% growth year over year for 3 consecutive years. 1.4 in total revenue, 404 in attributed revenue, 65% from VIPs. This is crazy. This is crazy. Or at least 65% in Black Friday. This is crazy. So why this work? The secret is that jewelry purchases are naturally cyclical. Engagement ring, wedding bands, anniversary gifts, push gifts, upgrades, gifting for others. But if you're not systematically guiding customers through the journey with the emails, they'll just forget. You have to be in their mind every time they open the emails. They have to hear about you. You have to send both branded like emails, but also personal emails from the founders, personal messages that they feel like personal messages from the staff and everything. Even because you already spent money to acquire them, now you need a system to actually get those ads and those, all those effort to actually count even in the future. So if you're ready to unlock your revenue potential, this is exactly how I do it. And if you're running a jewelry brand or high-ticket e-commerce business, just click the link in the description to book a free consult, a free audit of how you treat emails and what you have to do step by step with real actionable insights. We can do this on a quick 15 minutes call. No pitch, no credit card required. We'll just see what your situation is and what you can do to achieve results like this. So subscribe to the channel and I'll see you on the next video. Subscribe.